things off today with the guy from Lake Forest Park who's making it big in the entertainment world. Along with his stand-up comedy, Adam Ray has been featured on Comedy Central and a number of television shows. He made his feature film debut over the summer in The Heat, co-starring Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy, and has been touring ever since. He's performing at Tacoma Comedy Club this weekend, but first, he's visiting us right here. Please welcome Adam Ray.
It's so nice to see you.
Good to see you. Have a seat.
Oh.
How's it going?
Yeah. Oh, why'd you stop? Come on. Yeah, it's me. Thanks for having me.
You know it's football season, right?
I do, but you know the Mariners need every little piece of support they can get right now.
Yes, and we will not leave them despite what happens.
No,
right?
yeah, got to stick by our teams. Yeah.
And besides all that, suffering's part of baseball.
It is. It's yeah, it's a part of life. It's a part of baseball. The season's too long. I think they should.
Yes, by about 140 games.
Yeah, it should be 3 games, maybe 1 inning, and then just see what happens.
And then just
I like these shoes,
that.
by the way. You guys are
like
very festive. I mean,
We
I don't know where you get something like this, but
oh, let me tell you.
put flowers in a shoe and it's Christmas.
Hey, Toby, we need to get a shot of Susie Wiley because where all these decorations come from is our audience coordinator. She may not be here.
Yeah. Susie, where are you?
She's out of the studio.
She's
going
buying
to come
more
in
boots
and then
and
we'll
flowers.
embarrass her. She has like literally 13 giant tubs of Christmas stuff at home, and we decorate our set with her leftover stuff.
Oh, wow.
That's what's happening here. How weird is that? Okay,
and
let's
you have
talk about you.
You have the blue and yellow Hanukkah glass. I like that.
Yeah, that's to keep my bourbon in.
The 8 nights of bourbon.
How did you get started in comedy?
How did I get started in comedy? Well, I grew up here in Lake Forest Park, and I think you just, I was kind of a bigger kid growing up, I guess.
You're a tall guy.
Chubby, yeah. But I mean, you know, I enjoyed the taste and flavor of Pop-Tarts.
Oh, who doesn't?
Probably a little bit too, yeah, but you shouldn't eat like 3 boxes in one sitting.
No. Did you do the icing straight into the mouth occasionally?
The icing straight into the mouth, and you know, chubby kids also like get very creative with their snacks. So it's like, you know, you're taking Pop-Tarts, putting them between ice cream. It's, I know some of you right now are like, that actually sounds like a delicious idea. Yeah. And it was, but so I think I just, you know, you get a little tease from the weight thing as a kid, and then it was just, I started making people laugh, and it was like, oh, I'm the kind of the funny kid and not the.
Humor's a good defense.
Oh, it was a great, but also I think you just, I was always kind of a storyteller and I would impersonate a lot of teachers and friends, and.
How fun is that?
Yeah, it was the best. I mean, actually one of my best friends, still my best friend, there was a girl. She was like the new cute girl in school, and she moved to our neighborhood, and he had a big crush on her, and I could impersonate her voice really well. So I would call him on the phone and pretend to be. He always says to this day, he's like, my first call from a girl was Adam Ray. I'm like, yeah.
Not everybody can say that.
Not everybody can say. I mean, and her
friend.
voice was kind of like, I mean, it's. Well, she kind of sounded like, she's like, hey, Evan, it's me, Annie. I mean, it's much deeper now. Much deeper now.
So she had a little Valley Girl thing.
A total little Valley Girl, yeah. Even in 4th grade, very just like, maybe meet me outside the tetherball court for some lunch, or
maybe.
You know. So. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I like you, you know. Wear that Michael Jordan cologne you wear, or whatever, you know. I don't know what kids say anymore.
I wonder where she is today.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did I hear you were actually in this building for a job shadow at some point?
Yeah, I job shadowed King 5's own Paul Sylvie.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. It was my freshman year of high school, and Linda Brill also works here. She goes to my temple.
I hope we were all nice to you.
Oh, you guys were wonderful, yeah. And Paul, I got to, it was when the Sonics were still here, and I got to go to the game, and when I had aspirations of doing the sports reporting, and he was the best. I mean, I got to watch him edit and just see the whole process from top to bottom. He was the best.
I hope you get to say hello to him. He's probably in his office because he's always in his office.
Yeah, hammered.
So,
yeah. Hey, man, no Sonics, gotta, yeah.
Now, the transition into acting, I loved The Heat. Of course, I love Sandra Bullock. I love
Everybody
Melissa
does. How great
McCarthy.
is Sandra Bullock?
Yes.
Right?
She just keeps getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
Was it super fun to make that movie?
It was pretty surreal, because, you know, my day job for a while was working at Universal Studios, the theme park. That was, I didn't want to wait tables, so I played, I was Wolverine for a little bit. I was an X-Men character, living the dream.
Yeah.
And But it was a lot of fun, and then so I went from that, you know, to having my face shoved in an Oscar winner's cleavage, so it wasn't too bad.
Worse things could happen.
But
they were
the best. I mean, just so sometimes you can maybe anticipate that people of that magnitude will just kind of keep to themselves, but you know, I spent 2 months with them in Boston, and they were just so sweet and made it, you know, comfortable for me to do my thing and feel like I was supposed to be there.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you had that nice deep voice that worked for you on that movie.
Perfect. Yeah, I had to grew the beard out. It took me 2 hours. And
so you've been touring a lot. Tell me about what fun things happen when you tour.
I mean, you get to meet a lot of interesting people. I mean, I fly a little bit way too much. You know, Sky Mall, I've probably almost purchased an abominable snowman who plays Frank Sinatra when you hug it like 15 times.
Exactly. You have to stay away from that little
magazine. Sky Mall's dangerous. There's too many, like, you know, CD players that your cat can use in the shower. It's like,
exactly.
You know.
And you suddenly think you need it.
Oh, you do.
Because you're sitting there.
Well, and also because you're 40,000 feet in the air, and you're like, you know, if this is my last chance to buy something like this, I should probably do it now.
Might as well get it.
But I mean, you just meet crazy people. Like I was in Alaska, and I was met a guy after the show in the bathroom. Not for anything specific.
Okay.
We were there at the same time. We were there at the same time, is what I should say.
It's a daytime program.
Yeah, no. We both ended up in there to do our business, and we were
By
at
that he means they were buying a house.
Yes, we were buying a house and making boot shoes, and so we were at the urinal, and not a big fan of urinals. Not a big fan of urinal small talk in general. I don't know if you ladies partake in your stalls, but
yeah, occasionally.
Seems like a place you can have conversation outside. So he looks over, he goes, "So you're from California, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I live in Los Angeles." And he goes, "Cool, man. Yeah, I got a friend that works in Wyoming." And I was like, "Cool, man. I used to play the clarinet," since apparently we're talking about nothing to do with California right now. Like, but
Did you play pool with Rick Riz last night?
I played pool with Rick Riz.
Yeah, I've heard all sorts of things about you today.
Man, I mean, all these local celebrities.
True.
I was doing the show in Issaquah at this amazing wine bar called Vino Bella. Give them a little plug.
Yes.
Vino Bella, you guys are the best. Give me free booze. No, but they were so great. And Rick Riz was there seeing the show, and obviously a huge fan of him. And he came up to me and was like, my daughter-in-law loved the Heat. Like, I haven't seen you yet, but can I get a picture with you? I was like, can I get a picture with you, man? Like, you're my hero. And I started crying, and he was like, this is weird, and he walked away. No, he was great. We talked Mariners. He called the police. I just got out an hour ago. I was wearing this.
So glad you made the show.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, I got to get here. But I mean, he was the best. We talked baseball for a couple hours, played some pool, and you know, he just was reliving the golden days of Mariner baseball. And I was wearing the hat, which was a coincidence.
You were wearing the hat when you met him.
So
that must have made his heart just go pitter-patter.
He loved it.
But you're a Seahawks fan, too, right?
Huge. I mean, every Seattle sport. I mean, it's I grew up playing sports, and I mean, I quit football my sophomore year of high school to play Danny Zuko in Greece, as you do.
Yes.
And so, but I mean,
had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Right. I mean, it's the same old classic tale, Margaret. But yeah, I mean, huge sports fan. I mean, I wanted to play when I was a kid. I told my mom I was going to be in the NBA or be an ice cream man. I don't know why you're laughing at my dreams, but yeah.
That's weird. I wanted to do that too.
Everybody. It's a Seattle thing, I think.
You know what? It's just fun to be different.
That's
a good thing.
It is.
We love that you came by and visited. Will you come whenever you're here?
Anytime. I'll show up when you guys aren't here and just pound on. I mean, and just yeah.
Just come on down to the office and we'll have you.
Oh, please, anytime.
Have you down there for lunch or something.
I am taking these, by the way.
They're yours.
Okay,
they're
great.
yours as a parting gift.
If you thought I wasn't going to take these, you're crazy. Yeah.
Adam is performing at Tacoma Comedy Club tonight through Saturday night. We posted details online, along with links to his website, which is fun, and a special bonus, the Tacoma. Let me try.
There it is. Take two. Here we go.
Show. The Tacoma Comedy Club brought tickets for everybody in our audience.
You all get to go. And here's the best part. Pants are optional. So.
I can't go on. Would you?
Yeah, I saw one fist pump in the back. She's like, yeah, I don't even own pants.
All right, Adam, I can't speak here. You go ahead. I wasn't doing well.
We've got much more ahead, including our holiday home improvement special. But first, Academy Award-winning actress Sally Field shares her passion for helping women thrive all over the world. We'll hear from her next. We'll be right back.
You are hired, man.